Hey everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector.
And this is... oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid 2. And now that we're done with the dead president... well, almost done. Yeah, now we're done. Goodbye, Mr. President. It's time for cutscene.
There's one thing that we never did in this game that, in retrospect, probably would have made this a little bit more funny.
The president is dead.
Teabagging corpses.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat.
Yeah, except you wouldn't have done it on the president.
We will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Kind of true.
Do you actually think
besides,
truth to his story?
Who would want to squat on a Johnson?
For Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance
necessary. That is his name, after all.
However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
True.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist
Except he totally wouldn't, because the writer screwed that up.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust.
Yeah.
Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
You know,
when you put it like
fire
that,
grenade,
it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
Like they're taking the redundancy, military intelligence, and just beating it into the ground.
Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in
Mine
vain.
is barely working right now.
Raiden out.
And damn it, Raiden, would you stop calling people?
Raiden? Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
He can't help it.
There was nothing I could do.
Advanced.
What about the nuclear strike code
advanced, we mean
He
special.
died before his vital ID
special,
could be reconfirmed.
We mean not
then
to
the enemy's
insult
lost their
people with
nuclear
mental
strike
issues.
capability. But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose. Why? It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke to kill the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I
that's a weak sauce
Know that
excuse.
the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup
Come
facility,
on,
was designed
Snake.
to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment.
Of course it is.
So we won't have to worry about it.
It's a Metal Gear game, so of course there's a conspiracy.
Right. And when did you
It's like playing Deus Ex and expecting
but we uncovered
there
the
to
info
not
around
be
the time you
conspiracy
took out
and
that
Illuminati
mad
and
bomb.
all the other crap elsewhere.
There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here.
Except
And it was all set up 2
Deus
years
Ex,
ago.
when compared to
on that
MGS2,
day.
is actually fun.
2 years ago.
Are you referring to
What
the
really
new Deus
happened
Ex, or are you referring to the old Deus Ex?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
Either
I know
way,
these
it's
pictures.
still
They
be
were
more
on the
fun
news
than
on
this
several
shit.
websites. If I
True.
remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
In the original of this,
persuade the government.
if you took
At
a
least
look
that was
at
the
it,
plan
the
at the
photos would be the ones that you actually took.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker.
And this
Yeah.
one, it looks like it's
Yeah.
just stock
Well, I doubt
photos.
it accurately simulates the events of that
Yeah,
mission.
they're stock.
That's
I
disappointing.
infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof
Well,
that
remember-
the gear was under development.
Remember a couple episodes ago when I was
Shortly after
raging
made it aboard,
about
an armed group led by
there
Colonel Golukovich raided the
being-
ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were
pro-
among the raiding party.
a problem with the flashback sequence?
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
So, what
man that was
sequence? You
supposed
might
to be dead.
You might kind of went wrong.
A
Their target was also Metal
flashback
Gear
sequence.
But Ocelot eliminated
Oh, yeah,
Colonel
that.
Golukovich and Marine Commander
Well,
Scott,
this
and
is
he
it.
hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
It hasn't
boy.
shown
I
up
don't know what
yet,
kind of
but it
deal was
will.
going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
Because those soldiers were just too dumb to live.
Yeah.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker.
Hey, a not
it turned out that the whole
science
thing was a
fail.
setup to lure us.
Because that's actually real.
Photos of
This
Snake,
game is only
taken by the
90%
Cypher, were released to the
science
public.
fail.
Yeah.
In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses
Okay,
incident,
this part
Snake
is
became
actually
sort of a
stock
hero.
footage from Metal Gear Solid 1,
I think the Patriots weren't too happy about
and this never
About
happened.
the Patriots?
Well, yes, to
No.
a certain degree.
That
It seems
happened.
like everyone knows about them except me.
They
Yeah,
didn't
that
choose Snake
one
to be a
part
hero.
happened.
So they
This
decided to
did
do a
not!
fear
We did
campaign.
not have a
I think
FAMAS!
the Patriots
You
wanted to
remember
make an
this.
example of him,
There
so
was
everybody
no
would think
FAMAS in the
twice
tanker
before opposing
chapter.
them.
That's it. They set all
Why
this up just
is
to
there a
nail me.
FAMAS here?
No, there's more to it than that.
I don't know.
The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project.
Liquid would still show you an image of you
To
slaughtering
be more
people
precise,
with a FAMAS
the
anyway.
Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray.
Yeah, that's because in the original there wasn't a Trent gun.
They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same
Okay, yeah,
location and
that's
sank it.
Yeah.
Then set up the
That one
facility
actually
to
makes
camouflage
sense,
the
because they were
development of
basically
Arsenal
working
Gear.
off of the original
And we
script.
fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
And it was a lot more difficult to get through the game without
Colonel
killing
Golukovich
anyone.
and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was
It
Solidus
could be
behind all
done. You
this?
could kill
He used
just the
Ocelot to get
bosses
hold of
and
Ray,
get through the game
No,
with
he was underground,
basically a,
keeping low
a
profile
zero
at the
kill
time.
record because the bosses don't count.
And it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
But, yeah. It's a lot harder without the Trent gun.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
So when do they
Right.
get to the
You've
conspiracy
got to
theories
find
about
Emma.
Area
Wait a
51?
second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
I
My sister.
don't think they
What's
ever
she doing
used
here?
Area
You
51
got
in
me.
Metal Gear.
She's a computer
think that was
whiz who
just Deus
specializes
Ex.
in neural AI and ultra-variable
And the
volume
joke
data
went over your
analysis
head.
using complex logic.
Yeah, pretty much.
How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Yay! Cutscene over, finally. 8 minutes
Well,
in,
wait, we're
we're
not-
back to the gameplay.
We're not done with cutscenes yet. Oh, there is gameplay here for a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I said yay, cutscene over. 8 minutes in, cutscene over. Yeah. And now we get to what can be the hardest part of the game. Depending on how you handle things. Okay. Into the water we go. Lorp. Please don't call me. Please don't call me. Thank you. And most of this area is completely missable. Crap. Because there's no reason to visit areas you don't need to go to.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
You know, I'm underwater
Raiden,
right
are
now.
you reading me?
What the fuck
This is
is so
Otacon.
important
What's your
where I
situation?
have to stop
Wet
breathing?
and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Can it
Don't worry
wait?
about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
What?
Yeah.
How
When she was 6 years old, she almost
convenient.
drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no.
It doesn't really
we used to swim
matter
a lot
at this
together
point,
when we were
considering
kids.
you know
In
what's
fact,
going
she
to
swam
happen
like
to
a
her
fish
anyway.
until that day when she almost drowned.
No, not really.
I was in my room. I learned
Even though
that
she's
he
one of the
was
nicer
calling me for
characters,
help.
and I would have
She
loved to
didn't
have
doubt
seen
for a
more
minute that I'd
storyline
be
from
there.
her.
You could see the pool from
Well.
my room, but
Interesting
I didn't realize
character.
at the time
Let's
that she
kill
needed
them
my
all.
help.
Yeah, no
What were you
kidding.
doing?
I was...
Hey, it's a character that looks vaguely like Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. She must die!
Yourself and left your family.
No. He seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
Well, speaking of Final Fantasy VII, have you heard what Squeenix is doing?
I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England.
No.
In her letter, she mentioned
They're
that
going to
couldn't swim
re-release
anymore,
Final
that she
Fantasy
refused to even
VII for
wear
the
a bathing
PC.
suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core
And
is pretty much flooded.
Guess what they did
Maybe
to
you
it?
can help her overcome the trauma.
You want
They
me
made
to
it
help her get
HD,
over
didn't
it?
they?
Well, it's still
No.
going to take some time to repair the cam off.
See,
Sorry,
that
kid.
would have made
Emma's
sense
rescue is
and
up to
had
you.
effort put into it.
Thanks. An underwater
Oh,
mission.
right. This is
Well, this is a
Squeenix we're
first.
talking about.
Look.
What
see
they
what I can do.
did was
I suggest
added a
that you
cheat
drum the map of
system
the building into
and
your head,
achievements.
'cause you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma
And
out.
That's
I'm counting on you, Ryder.
it.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s.
Why did they release
If there's
this onto
anything
the
you need to
PC
ask
and not
me,
the PS3?
call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Oh, right, because that would make sense.
Welcome to 1998. When they did this the first damn time. Ugh.
Then again, this is the same company that made Final Fantasy XIII, the game that even Japan hated.
Wow, yeah. And let's have a cheap scare. Except that's the wrong way to go. Let's have a cheap scare in 3, 2, 1, and loading.
Loading cheap scare. Loading cheap scare.
And yeah, cheap scare. From a dead body that shouldn't be there. See all that red goo that's coming out with him? That should be all that's there of him.
That's supposed to be his blood. Here's the thing. If he was right next to the explosion, there wouldn't be anything. There would have been a crater on a wall.
Yeah, I know what explosions will do to buildings, to machines.
I know what they can do to the human body, even though I've never seen it.
I thankfully have never seen it either. But even I know what can be done with explosives in the human body and how much explosives was in that particular package. That much Semtex at point blank range, A, would have vaporized Homeboy, and B, this room wouldn't have doors, let alone be in as good a shape as it is.
Science fail yet again. Then again, like I said earlier, this game is 90% science fail.
Those C4 packets that were the big ones were like a quarter of a cubic meter each of explosives. That's a lot of boom.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, here comes our next vamp scene. And he's solo this time. And Jesus, apparently.
Still ticking, huh?
I'm sure he'd like to be licking something else.
Vacancies.
Ticking, not licking. But I can see how you'd be confused.
Well, my screen is... Your screen is showing up on my screen is super pixelated, so I can't really make up some of the letters.
Yes, Vamp, you got clipped by a bullet. Congratulations.
Human muscles are quite...
Remember that this guy hit you twice before.
What a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different.
And remember,
this should be
the guy who does his voice also was the voice of Samurai Jack and Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I could have lived my entire life without knowing that last part.
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear.
Well, now it's burned into your mind.
She's of no use to us now, but she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
And you're not Russian.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago, but the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Just shut up and start shooting at one another.
Please.
Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
What?
Now?
This is no
wait. How do you make hydrogen purified when it's pretty much already purified?
What, they're not referring to the purity of the hydrogen. They're referring to the fact that it releases no nuclear fallout. It's basically a ginormous boom.
Experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch capable when Arsenal is activated. Any threat still exists.
Purified nuclear weapons are real, but they're extremely difficult to make.
We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians, as well as
very expensive.
The public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary.
How much did Arsenal gear cost in comparison to, say, the giant nuke that isn't really a giant nuke?
You're insane.
Which one? Oh, the giant nuke with no long-term fallout? Wow, that'd probably be about equal price.
So, they spent twice as much money. Instead of making 2 Arsenal gears, they bought a giant kaboom.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that
seems kind of stupid in the long run.
You know?
The entire concept of Arsenal gear is stupid.
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to handle the program.
But this entire game is stupid.
Yeah, and that's why it's a review play instead of a let's play.
This is why we're calling it Oh God.
Thanks to the oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave.
Back in 2001, anyone who would have played this would have just gone, herp derp, I'ma play this. About a decade later, if not more, if not a little bit more, the science has kind of disproven this game would work, period. I mean, the giant C4... The C4 explosion! I mean, even Mythbusters could disprove that shit.
I mean, granted, it's not, not C4, it's like the other stuff it's Semtex, which is almost like C4, but it's a different composition, but about the same explosive capacity.
So it's not plastic explosives?
Yeah, it's plastic explosives, it's just cheap. Third world nation plastic explosives.
Ah!
Oh, come on! Why is this grenade launcher so wussy? Why do I have to aim so high above him to hit him? with a grenade launcher.
I don't know. I didn't make this game. What's the water that he was standing on that he said you couldn't go in?
It's super oxygenated water with bacteria in it. That's not how it works. You actually can swim in it. It does have buoyancy.
Yeah.
Water has buoyancy. Pretty much no matter what.
And if it's super oxygenated, hell, you could fucking breathe in it. You could be Aquaman.
Yeah, actually, they use super oxygenated water specifically to have you be able to breathe in it. Really?
I can't.
Really? Someone's been watching Naruto.
Yeah, that owl just came down and said, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Get in the bottom of the barrel, but then again, this game needs jokes like that.
The makers of this game apparently were big fans of Naruto.
What about Naruto?
He did the Shadow Snap, or whatever the hell it's called. Oh wait, fight over.
Oh god.
You know, where you pin someone's shadow with a blade?
You're kind of breaking up and I'm only hearing half the words you say.
Okay.
Oh boy, an achievement I can't read.
Vampire Slayer.
Don't worry, he'll be back in the sequel.
Yeah.
And his blood will be white because it's super filled with nano. In this game, his blood is about 50-50 with nanobots or nanites or whatever the hell they call them in this series. By MGS4, his blood is probably about 90%
apparently completed the
nanobots,
final check procedure for arsenal
blood.
gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Nope.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion.
That was so
dumb. Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see
her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Yeah. Yay! Cutscene over.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get another one in just a few moments.
Now notice, there's nothing here except Raiden and a bunch of items. This will become important later.
This is important. Remember this.
And
it's like watching Meryl's ass. Remember it.
Ow! Oh, that sucked.
Avoid landmines. Avoid the the depth charges or landmines or whatever.
Mines.
Why do they have real? Are those? Do they even still use those types of mines?
Nope. Those types of mines haven't been used since, I'd say, Vietnam. Well, we don't use them. I don't think. I think
the Russians are.
Yeah, I think third world nations still use them.
The Russians in Metal Gear Solid must be really hard up for money.
Well, yeah, they're cheap mines. It's not like they're hard to get. Or use. I think it's like pull the pin, dump overboard. Forget about them.
Just remember where you put them if you're going to backtrack.
Yeah. And hey, look, we can get a map of the area. We can get a map of the area that we could have already had if this game had logic.
Logic doesn't exist in Metal Gear. You should know this. Then again, we keep going on. This game is 90% stupid, 10% logic. And even then, that might be pushing the percentages.
And what we got in? Nothing. Why does... Oh, hey, a porn book. Well, at least they left her something to read.
She reads them for the articles.
Really? Okay, nothing in there. And it's locked.
Try tapping on the door.
Ah, hey, we found her. We found her.
At least she doesn't wet herself like her stepbrother does.
You'd think that. Yeah, no, she did.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
I think you need a hug,
Right.
E.
I'm getting you out of here.
Achievement!
Get me out. You're lying.
Aww.
Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about?
Honestly, the
I'm
only
here to help.
interesting character in this game, right now.
Yeah.
And they kill her.
Here, I'll prove it.
Not to mention she kind
Do you
of
have
is
nanos?
adorable.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Well, do you?
I do.
She very adorable.
Everybody on this project has them.
adorkable.
Okay, good. Let's
Yeah,
try.
She's also adorkable. She's
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right.
A
I have
defenseless
nanomachines
girl.
too.
Then you're
And
not
they
one
decide,
of
let's
them.
kill her
That's
off.
what I've been trying
Yeah.
to
Final
do.
Fantasy logic,
You came to
Final
rescue
Fantasy
me?
logic, everyone.
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Gasp and amazement.
Come on, we have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
And... Damn it, there's going to be a lot of cutscene here.
Oh, yes.
Why? Because the exposition. What a show.
I can't swim.
Lady, your life is literally in danger. Leave the building.
Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me. My mother.
Lady, you got issues.
When my father died, all he
Okay,
could
you
think
know
about
what?
was himself.
Emma,
Now
we
I'm
can
kind
go
of
over all that
happy
later. But first,
about
we have
hi,
to get out
Rezo.
of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless!
That's the
I
first
can't
time that's
swim.
happened.
I can't swim!
You just
can
said
do it.
that.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue.
How does that matter?
Water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide
Contrived
you.
cutscene is
I
contrived.
was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest.
Gee, criminy, lady.
First, we'll head to Filter Chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
That's
How
right.
long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea.
Criminy!
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, you'll be on the other side. Give me a
signal. Cutscene!
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
Oh God, he's gonna explode.
Cutscenes within cutscenes within cutscenes.
Hang on tight.
Cutsceneception.
Cutsceneception. Yeah, so you were both thinking it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, Emma, we can be done with the cutscene now if you just shut the hell up. Please.
Or some.
No more. No more cutscene.
3.
No more cut.
Screw you, Emma. Screw you.
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
We don't care.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see.
Okay, I should explain something.
Let's go.
If you contact Rose while you're with Emma, you will get some very hilarious dialogue, with Rose being extremely jealous. It's actually kind of funny.
If only we had remembered this at the time.
At this point, I was very much of, let's just get through this damn thing as quickly as possible. I was completely done with this game at this point. I want it done and over with.
I just realized something. The dumber people are in Metal Gear Solid, the more likely they are to survive.
Yeah, look how long Raiden's been alive.
Hell, Raiden got turned into a robot. Except for his brain, spinal cord, and most of his upper jaw.
Yeah, basically the top of his skull and everything about his spinal cord. They pulled a Battle Angel Outlia on him.
Yeah. So he's pretty much a robot.
You did good.
She did nothing!
I concentrated on your heartbeat.
She just kind of latched on you like a baby sloth.
Which was probably the right thing to do anyways, but oh well. The exposition! What a show! The exposition! Here we go, you know you're wishing that we'd go away. But the exposition's here and it's here to stay.
Back then, we were stepchildren in our
That
parents'
sound you
second
just heard?
marriages. Wherever my brother went,
my face!
I used to tag
firmly
along.
striking the palm of my hand.
My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so
like
much.
The slow clap processor
So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband, and I was the wife.
Now, it would be more awesome
it was
if they
always
played
split.
house
You're
after
kids.
the show came on.
You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Because I can totally see Hal Emmerich playing Greg House.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel?
Wait,
I've got Emma Emmerich here.
Playing Dr. House.
To avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil
fence at the bottom of Strut L? And didn't I mention this last episode that we were going to be using the oil fence
What
soon?
about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button.
There, I gave her a
Help her
hand.
back up, and be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for strut L.
We're on our way.
So you think the Colonel could be operated on a potato battery?
Right. We've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Take at least 2 potato batteries.
Heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
Yeah.
I had a look at the system,
so,
but there's nothing I can do.
God.
EE's our only hope.
Yes, the Colonel is Wheatley.
Huh?
Yes.
How?
Oh,
I'll use my Kodak as a relay.
That just made Portal 2 all that much more fun.
Yes, you did.
EE, is that you?
How?
And wouldn't that mean that Metal Gear Solid is...
Why are you involved with
Metal Gear Solid 2 is actually a prequel to Portal?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved?
Maybe.
What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
Just an advanced form of Wheatley.
I wanted to hurt you.
Ever
I
so
wanted to
slightly
see you
advanced.
suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right. That's enough.
Thank you, Snake.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this
You
is.
can't really
We
say
haven't
that
got
there's
time for this.
anyone
Right.
here that could
Get her
be
over
Shell
here
because
right now.
no one is mute. Ever.
Gotcha, Snake.
Yeah.
I'm over there with Emma.
That's
Most
one of the
the
major
enemies are
problems
Arsenal,
with this
but I suggest
series.
you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
No one
Raiden,
can ever
take care
be
of my
mute,
sister.
ever.
Don't worry. I'll get her.
Although Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid 3 managed to do it well.
Yeah, they did.
So,
This
okay.
isn't Metal Gear. This isn't Metal Gear Solid 3. This is Metal Gear Solid 2.
What? What do you want? Stop texting me. I need to find my phone. Where the hell is it? There it is. Claymore mines are... Oh. Okay. Thermal goggle... Oh, crap. Ow! Why did I do that? Oh. Go over there. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to shoot the mines.
Shoot them good.
Is that all of them? Yes? Good. We want to swallow more ration, because if we don't, then Emma's oxygen will deplete just as fast as ours does.
Yep.
Despite her being full health.
Yep. Remember, this game has no logic that can be applied to it.
Yay! Cutscene again. I think this one's shorter.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me.
No,
This
no,
disk
this
is
one
supposed to
isn't
contain
shorter.
a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system.
And yet,
YouTube.
60s.
This is
And
this
yet,
is my program.
yeah,
What?
I'm not gonna bother with
Why did the
that
president
joke.
give it to you?
60s Spider-Man?
Something
Yeah,
happened to the
no.
president?
Yeah, I just realized. And okay, now they're being completely silent, and then a flashback.
He's dead.
What?
And that's not how that scene went down.
actually
For
wrote
instance,
this
I had a
virus?
silencer on that
It's not really
pistol.
a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Oh, so it's an
course.
STD.
I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well,
Got your time?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Okay, that
But
actually made
I
up
know
for
what
the
I've
last
been told.
couple of hours.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right.
Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The president said that Arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
Radio transmission?
It's a massive data processing
no, I guess
system
they couldn't, considering it's about 3 feet.
Scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's
You'd have to have the intercept right between them and very obvious.
You lost me.
In this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of the circulation process is accelerating on
I never was on your side.
The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Nothing personal.
I'll give you an example.
You just suck.
You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now,
oh yeah, this is back when the internet was a series of tubes.
The Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level.
Yeah, this is back when that was going on. Oh, back in that old mentality. Before the internet really took off and such a thing was completely impossible.
By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
The memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average.
Oh, and by the way, it's time for our commercial plug for the day.
Digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet. 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the
I might actually use that as an excuse to put a commercial break in the middle of my Let's Plays from now on.
Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
Even the commercials are
about 30 to 40,000.
Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually
I'd actually like to ask the audience, what do you guys think? Would you like to actually have a commercial break in these hour-long episodes? Since I'm following Rezo's schedule now on how long to make an episode.
Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
If you would like that small break, I'll start putting in commercial breaks in my episodes and even planning them out.
GW is a system that allows individuals to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be
that won't really apply to, oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid 2, because we've got all of 1, 2, 3 episodes after this.
It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion hertz.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are. Actually waiting for the end of the world to come.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything,
like I said, Rezo gets his crack at Metal Gear Solid 3.
Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No.
I get Peace Walker.
Core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right.
That'll be fun.
Our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program.
It's been a while since Let me put it this way. It's been a while since I've seen a really good Konami beat 'em up.
Every key facility throughout the world.
Well, you're going to be playing as a cyborg man with a giant sword and a robot wolf that's going to be slaughtering soldiers and throwing Metal Gears with his bare hands.
So not very different from Devil May Cry.
No,
let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes.
Sounds good. Though if they switched to Dante's voice actor for Raiden, that would be awesome and hilarious.
Do you really know the basic principles on how
it would be hilarious, but we kind of messed
but there's a subsystem in place.
Yeah.
It's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably. But the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
it still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Gee, I wonder why this happened.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's about all I know.
Right.
No, it's like, Emma, you should have put 2 and 2 together on this. You really should have.
Since when has anyone in Metal Gear Solid been able to solve simple math?
And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No.
Well, she does work around a bunch of nerds.
Right. I think we'd better get moving.
So, yeah, I'm sure he's there to detect toxic gas,
too. Best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
A dead body shouldn't exist.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
Really?
These?
Raiden, you are so sheltered.
They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
And they were a fad when Metal Gear Solid 2 was released, and haven't been a fad since.
I'm much more than cute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Nice reaction, Raiden. That was actually the appropriate way to handle that.
Not bringing it up at all. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You are not a complete failure. Yet.
Okay. Let's get right the hell up here. Because Emma runs out of air quickly.
Am I wrong to think this, but using the oxygen wig, does that also work on Emma or not?
I don't really know. I've never used it.
Right. It's one of them hard to get unlockables.
Oh, crap!
Oh, boy, explosion.
Yeah, at the worst possible time. Ah, shit. And, yeah, game over.
EE! This isn't happening!
Yeah, we don't have to do this anymore!
No. Yeah. That's how this area can kind of screw you over. And why it's one of the harder areas.
So much for positive thinking.
We've still got 3 hours and you know it.
3 hours. More like 3 days.
Oh god. No, not Groundhog's Day.
What about Groundhog's Day? I was making a Majora's Mask reference.
I know. Majora's Mask is considered Groundhog's Day the video game. Okay, be careful. Whew. You know, those mines shouldn't actually go off considering they're magnetic mines rather than proximity mines. Just saying. Yep. And besides, even if they were proximity mines, they shouldn't go off with the pressure of a human. They're designed to go off when they detect the pressure of a ship.
Something much larger in size and weight than a human being.
Yeah. Okay, and you can get a really funny reaction out of Emma if you take her further, but don't. I'm not gonna. Because she is totally afraid of the bergs.
The bergs.
The boogs.
So whip out the aerosol can and do that and be nice guy Raiden.
Yes, be nice guy Raiden. It saves time. Or you can beat her unconscious and take her that way, or you can shoot her with a tranq dart and take her that way if you don't feel like being a complete douche.
It's still pretty douchey, but it still saves you more time.
Yeah. This is the not a complete douche and waste of skin way of doing things.
This is complete nice guy Raiden because he's not that smart. I mean, the guy is with Rose after all.
Ouch.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The woman who, under military orders, cannot keep with military protocol.
So, move! Thank you. Up we go. To Shell 2, Core 1. First floor.
First floor.
Now, what you want to do here is get Emma right the hell out of the way. Remember how this was abandoned earlier? Well, it's not now. And if you get in trouble, you're going to regret it.
So, have Emma hide while you pretty much play cleaner.
Yeah. And... Come on. Come on. Stop yawning.
Oh, come here, you son of a bitch.
Ah! Dance for me. Dance for Sancho. Good boy. Dance for me again. Thank you. You may sleep now.
God, I'm sure Raiden wishes he could just...
And his name is Federico! Oh! That's hilarious.
Oh god.
Federico, he danced so nice for Sancho.
I'm sure there are times where Raiden wishes he could pop himself in the head with a tranq dart.
Probably does that to go to sleep every night. Thunk.
What? Wouldn't that mean that he'd be more addicted to tranquilizers than Sniper Wolf?
Probably. Okay, safe spot for Emma is right there.
Can't sleep or the snake will talk to me.
Okay. Tranq dart this bastard. Why not? And move Emma to the next point. That's pretty much this entire area. In a nutshell. Wow, we've actually gotten to some Let's Play portion of this game. Rather than it just being a review.
There was gameplay in this?
Well, there's gameplay right now.
I'm watching it now.
Oh! Hi. Please don't look at me. Don't look at me! Oh good, you're going away.
Freeze! Move!
You will not dance for Sancho. Oh. You will not dance for Sancho. Because I forgot how to move. You will just go to sleep.
That's okay, Raiden probably forgets how to move, like, half the day.
Okay, pick up Emma. And with that, I think we'll call it an episode. This is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector.
We'll see you next time for more, oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid 2 on RezoWalkthroughs.com. Later.